Yeah, hair's down tonight. Close that out. At least for the moment. It's already driving me nuts. Okay. It's already driving me nuts. That's why I don't keep it down. I ain't gotten another one. Oh, come on. What button? I can't. Is it zoomed all the way out? It must be. Yeah, it must be. Okay. All right. This one's called Italian Cafe. Yay. But this one's way more intricate. Way more intricate. So, yay. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, it's already driving me nuts. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. There we go. That'll work. That's better. So, I can handle that. So, yay. And it came with pretty purple paintbrushes. I wasn't expecting that. So, oh, how is everyone? Okay. That'll work. I'll be here. I think I'm going to get started. I'm all right. I'm all right. Hey, Dusty. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I need some tunes, though. Let's see. Playlist. Oh, no, I'm just starting this one. Literally just starting. It's a Thomas Kincaid. This is my second spot. I had two more that I'd gotten. Italian cafe. Yeah, I really like the colors in this one. I had two more that I was gonna do that I had picked up like dirt cheap. They were just like literally a couple dollars a piece. But the paints were dry on them. So those got tossed. Yeah, I really. Oh, nice, Dusty. Nice. I really like Thomas Kincaid photos or images. They're calming. I haven't. I haven't seen the Disney ones. And honestly, I'm not into a lot of the winter ones that he does. I live in the mountains. I see winter every year. I'm good. I see winter every year. Can be up to 6 months of the year. I don't need to see it. Not discrediting or taking away how pretty they are. They're gorgeous, but I don't need to look at them. I'm gonna have to look though when I get done with the 9 here. Ah. Hey E, how are you, my dear? Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Ooh, I like that one, Scooter. I like that one. All right, so for others, and those on rewatch, that's what Scooter's coloring. I like that one. I like those colors too. Heck yeah. I like that one. Hey, Mary. Hey, Fraud. Trying to upload some music. Trying to upload some music. Just some upbeat tunes. And it's like taking forever. Forever. Hey, Wilf. Okay. Yeah, it's taking forever. All right, I'm going to be right back. My coffee cup has a hole in it. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm here. What's up, Wendy? What can I do for you? I did see it, Mary. Ah. Ooh. That's an interesting question. Yeah, Mary. Well, first and foremost, was it Scientology Direct or was it a Scientology front group? Was it Scientology, Dianetics, or a front group? Yeah, Dianetics. Hmm. All right, a lot of people don't know that Dianetics is the forerunner to Scientology. Um, they don't realize that's the opening. Yeah. Um, a lot of people don't realize that, which is, I think, a big reason why they still utilize that. Um, maybe you could approach. Um, maybe you could approach. Yeah. See, in security, that's all they're going to be worried about is their paycheck. You know, they're not going to have any control over who the booths are rented to. It's, oh yeah, we're very we're fluent in typo. It's all good. Um, hmm. Yeah, it's when you have big events like that where booths are being rented, it's a little difficult. Um, because they're really just renting the space and they're more worried about just filling those spaces. Um, it's a little bit more difficult unless it's a regular thing that happens repeatedly throughout the year. They typically don't have any sort of code or anything like that that would um, restrict who they would typically rent the booths to unless it's a theme. Um, like a crafters fair, or something like that, where, like 50% of each product has to be handmade or something like that. Um, if it's a literature fair, or something like that, then it would have, of course, have to be literature. If it's, whatever, if it's a themed event, then it would have to follow those guidelines. Um, it's a little bit more difficult for something like that because they're more concerned about just filling the booths. So they typically don't have any sort of real set code of ethics. Yeah. Yeah, and see, and with it being annual instead of maybe monthly or bi-weekly, they typically, those annual events tend to not have a very strict code of ethics, um, or even ethical standards as far as um, who they rent the spaces to. So it's difficult to be able to, get any kind of restrictions there. You know what I'm saying? Their main concern is literally just filling the spaces. The only thing I could think is maybe reaching out to not only the organizers and creators of the event, but also those who actually book the booths, and educating each of them and posting all of that on your channel to make it all public, so that word gets out that they have been educated, that they have received that information, and talking about it, so that it can't be swept under the rug. And then following through, and doing follow-ups with those people, and asking, can I get your thoughts on this? If what are your thoughts about, now that you've had a chance to be educated and you've had time to follow up on these links that I've sent you? Include some links where they can, hear survivors' stories, things like that. Um, now that you've had time to follow up on some of these links that I've included, um, what are your thoughts? Things like that. Yeah, that's great. That's perfect. And that's, as long as you're not causing a disturbance, as long as you're not interfering with business in any of the other booths, there's not much that they can do, because it's all your First Amendment rights. So that's probably a great idea, is maybe doing a sit down. If they refuse to do a sit down, maybe, like I said, reach out via email, include links to survivors' stories so that they, can hear their own, they hear their stories for themselves. Those stories are freaking powerful, Wendy. They really are. And they can make an impact for to anybody that has this much empathy. They can make a huge impact. So, hey, Lydia, thank you, my dear. I appreciate that. Um, so that's how I would do it. That's how I would approach that. If they're not willing to do a sit down with you, then I would definitely send an email, reach out, and communicate that way, and then definitely follow up. Definitely follow up. and see what you could do for the future. Because Dianetics is the forerunner. It is the entry into Scientology. It is. There is no doubts about that. So that is what they use to open the door. If they can't get you with straight up Scientology, then they absolutely use Dianetics. So and then the other option too is maybe reaching out to them as somebody who may be interested in booking a booth for next year and seeing if they do have any bylaws or anything like that. Oh, thank you, Fraud. Thank you, thank you. And seeing if there is any kind of code of ethics. If they do happen to have a code of ethics, you may be able to potentially, if by chance they do have a code of ethics, you might be able to use that against Scientology to get them booted. That is a possibility. Like I said, it's not a given, but at the same token, it's not a possibility. But it's not uncommon that annual festivals like that don't, you know, have some kind of code of ethics or anything like that. So that's something else that you could look into, to see if they might have a code of ethics for those that they accept as renters. So I would look into that too and see if you could get that information. You might have to, finagle it a little bit and pretend that you're interested in renting a booth for next year to get that information. And then, oops, something came up, you're not going to be able to make it and cancel. I mean, but I mean, that might be an option to get that information. No Face, you crack me up, but you are not wrong. You are not wrong. Yeah, if that's not something that they give, that information is not something that they give freely, that's one way to potentially be able to get that information. So, hey, Carrie Ann. I mean, I'm not advocating actively lying, but you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get information. You know, just saying. Just saying. Oh yeah, that is that is early morning. But it's Saturday night, Lydia. It's Saturday night. Yeah, it's only 10:24 here. It's still early for me. Early. Yeah. Yeah, Sunday morning for you. It's still Saturday night for me. So I have a new painting, as you guys can see. Thomas Kincaid. I fell in love with the colors in this one. It's an Italian cafe. I really like this one. And there will probably be no Mona tonight. No, I didn't get this one at the dollar store. I didn't get this one at the dollar store. I got this one at the craft store. I was going to do two other ones, but the paint, I got those like a couple dollars. When I picked those up, the paints were completely dried up on both of them. I got them for like $3 a piece. And the paints were completely dried up. So, yeah. And I'm not about to sit here and mix all the paint for those. Not happening. No. So they went in the trash. Mona, Miss Mona, is curled up in bed with Daddy. So unless Daddy gets up, she ain't moving. She ain't gonna move. Because right where she's positioned in his bed, the air conditioner is blowing right on her. She ain't moving. She ain't gonna move. Nope. I'll tell you right now, she ain't gonna move. Nope. Not unless he kicks her out of bed. She ain't gonna move. Oh, she did. She absolutely did. Daddy gave her treats. And we went to Cow Ranch. Cow Ranch gave her treats. Then we went to the dollar store. And the dollar store gave her treats. Daddy rubbed her down in coconut oil. So y'all think I'm the only one that spoils her rotten. Oh no. Oh no. No, no. Mm-mm. Mommy is not the only one that spoils her rotten. She is curled up right next to her daddy. with the air conditioner blowing right on top of her. Mm-hmm. Rotten. Absolutely rotten. Oh, she probably will. But I'll probably just give it to her in the morning. Yeah, she probably would get out of bed if I opened her treat bag. But I'll give it to her in the morning. Because he is passed out. And she will jump out of bed and wake him up. So I'm just going to leave her be. Yeah, that too. That too. Say, I'm tired of mom messing with me. No, it was stupid hot today. So she spent most of the afternoon in his room under the air conditioning. Because I just have fans in my room. And yeah, there we go. We'll do that. Yeah, she spent most of the afternoon in his room under the air conditioning. Because he has an actual air conditioning unit in his room. And I'm just like, I go in his room and I'm like, I freeze in his room. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do as far as going live while I'm in Vegas. Because if I don't go live, I'm gonna miss you guys. I'm seriously gonna miss you guys. So I gotta figure this out. Okay. Let me close up the paint so it don't dry out. Let's see. Let's see if we can talk about this on stream. Did it go to junk? No, it hasn't come through yet, Dusty. Yeah, we got to figure this out because we're going to be there. We're leaving Tuesday when I get off work. So hubby's already off work on his vacation. So we're leaving Tuesday when we get off work. So we'll be there. And it's a 4-hour drive. So we'll be there sometime Tuesday night. Wednesday, Thursday. And we're coming home sometime next weekend. I don't know when exactly. It depends. I can't go that long without talking to you guys. That's just not going to work for me. Yeah, that's just not going to work for me. I gotta figure something out. Okay. Like, this still has not loaded that music. Okay. Dusty, it's fine. Dry spot on my leg. That's just not gonna work for me. I miss you guys too much. It's weird though, it just hasn't come in yet. Yeah, it's weird, it hasn't come in yet. Oh, there it goes. Okay, let's see. Inbox. Because I was checking spam. Yeah, okay. Screenshot number 1. All right. Screenshot number 1. Yes, that is mine. Yes, that's mine. Screenshot number 2. It should be. There should be a PDF. Let me double check. Dropbox. Some of them auto, and I don't know why it does it to some of them and not all of them. It kind of picks and chooses. Some of them auto save in JPEG and in PDF. Some of them don't. I don't know why. It just does what it does. I can do that, no problem. Let's see. Okay, no, it just saved in JPEG. Okay. Yeah, I can save it in PDF. And then yeah, I can do that. All right. Dusty, send me the exact list of exactly who you want on that section, and I can change that. Hey, Journey. All right, Lydia, go get some rest, honey. Especially since you didn't get any rest last night. Go get some rest, darling. Yes, send me an exact list of who you want in that section, exactly, of everybody you want in that section, and I can do that. So yeah, that won't be a problem. Okay, so let's see. Um, minimize that. Let me move chat over here. No, I didn't want to. There we go. All right. Right here. Okay, let's make you smaller so I can see. All right. Let me move these so I can see better. What the hell happened here? I don't know what this is. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. All right. Let me make this bigger so I can see what the hell I'm doing here. Okay, now I can see what I'm doing. All right. I need to go home. I can close out of that. I don't need that right now. All right. I don't need that. I need... Oh, wait a minute. I need to see... Did that one SPTV... dot space. I need to see, did that one save in PDF too, or just JPEG? I think that one might just be JPEG. Oh, I got a piece of hair. Like in my bra strap, and it's driving me insane. I think I got it. All right. That's the international. That's JPEG. Okay, that just saved in JPEG. All right, I just need... All right, that is international. All right, where is it? There it is. All right, that's PDF. All right, that one's done. Okay, that's done. All right, then we need... What was the other one? Hey, Keith. All right. Signs and accusations. We're back up to Spanish. Okay, so it's back down here. Your download PDF. All right, that's done. All right, and then I can take care of the last one that you wanted. As soon as you email me the exact list that you want on that channel list, I can do that. I can get that taken care of. I'm also going to send you another one too. Download. Okay. Where did it go? Where did it go? Sin! Hey, honey. Where did it go? I love you. Where the hell did it go? All right. Okay. All right, y'all are gonna see my concentration face while I work on this. Um, so we're gonna y'all gonna see my concentration face. Y'all gonna see what I look like while I work, while I create fires. Let me move this so I don't put my elbow on the canvas and stretch it. Okay, here we go. All right, so it, it is. It is. Okay. Okay. Bring you down. Okay. All right. And then all right. All right. Let's zoom out. See how that looks. Let's bring that up a hair. Bring all up in the center. We're missing one. Bring that up a little bit. Here we go. Bring that up. That should give me a little bit more space. Piece of hair. That's why it was itching. Bring that down right here. There we go. All right, one more. up right here. A piece of hair on my leg, it's driving me nuts. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. Dusty, take a look at that. Tell me what you think. Hey, Maya. Dusty. You know, all you got to do is ask. You know this. I tell everybody that all the time. And I truly mean it. We know you'll check in when you're up to it. It's not easy what you're going through, my dear. It is not easy at all. Yep. Yep. And Sin, that's going to happen, honey. That's going to happen. But you know what? You got this. You got this, my dear. That's what you want, Dusty? All right. Let me go ahead and alter the other 4 on that page. Or the other 3. And copy this one. Group. Duplicate. Okay. You can delete that one. Copy. Copy. Okay, there we go. Delete that one. I take that one. Oh, yeah, scroll. Here we go. Okay. All right. Download PDF. All right. All right, now go to here. Close, 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 close. Email. Hey, love. Inbox. Attach. All right, Dusty, I'm sending you 4 files. Oh, it is a Momo. Did you finally get out of Daddy's bed?
I hit her too while I was sleeping because she ended up turning.
And she was laying right in front of that air conditioner.
Uh-huh.
But oh, you are ice cold, girlfriend. You are ice cold. Baby. Baby. You want your special cookie? Do you want your cookie? Do you want your cookie? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Brad. Hey, tell Brad hi. Tell Brad hi. Tell Brad good morning. Say good morning, Brad. Say good morning. Tell him. Say good morning, Brad. There we go. Hey, Sin says, hey, Momo. You're my baby. Seriously? Did you have to burp in my face, girlfriend? Oh, my goodness. I love you, girlfriend. You don't leave many crumbs, honey. You really don't. I don't know why you down there sniffing. Oh, my goodness. Hey, cat. She's something else is what she is. I love you. You're freaking ice cold, girlfriend. I didn't think we were going to see her at all tonight because she was curled up in front of the AC in Daddy's room. Literally. She was out cold. What doing? What doing? Dusty, did you get that? Right on. Freaking A. I love it. Body Thetans is OT 9 and 10. I freaking love it. Oh my gosh. What are you booping me for, baby? She's about half and half. Sometimes she'll look, sometimes she'll just look at me like I'm stupid. What doing? But she is smart. She's too smart for her own good. She's too smart for her own good. Aren't you? You're too smart for your own britches. Yes, you is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're too smart for your own britches. Dusty, did you get that email? Did you get those files? I want to make sure you can open them. Yeah, chronic pain can absolutely change you. Chronic pain sucks. I freaking hate it. Yeah, chronic pain sucks. Perfect. Yeah, cat, it's not right. But it is what it is. It's better than what it was, that's for sure. But it was so bad last year before my surgery. I couldn't even function half days. Morning I could function, but by evening I was done. And when you're a horrible insomniac and halfway through the day you're done, yeah, that sucked. Yeah, I popped in for a few minutes, but I couldn't stay long. So I didn't say anything. Oh, you have tea. Okay, good. Fixing to go get some more coffee. But once I had my surgery, and they fixed a lot of they fixed the pulling and repaired the prolapse. That helped quite a bit, which was a happy accident, basically. Um, Basically, what was happening was the pulling from all my innards falling. It was pulling um, my spine internally from the inside. It was pulling from the inside because I was losing everything. So it was creating a lot more pain in my spine than I already have internally. So a lot of the internal pain. So I have pain in my spine, but mostly in my lower back and my hips. The pain that I was having. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no. I was losing all my innards. Everything. Everything. Yeah. So picture my tailbone, my hips, and then my spine. So the prolapse, because not only was I losing my uterus, but I was losing everything. So all of that and the connective tissue was pulling from the inside. So while I have chronic pain in my low back and my hips, that tends to be on the outside near the skin. But from the prolapse, I was having a lot of internal pain, chronic pain on the inside of my spine and from my broken tailbone as well. So when I had the hysterectomy and the full reconstruction last year, bringing all of that back up and putting it all back into position and securing it all back in place, it stopped all of that tension and pulling. So a lot of the internal lower low pain that I was having, it didn't completely stop all that, but it lessened a lot of that. So a happy accident that we didn't know was going to happen from having the internal full reconstruction was that some of my chronic pain has been lessened from that. Yes. Yes, Brad, I am. Um, I'm in better shape now than I was a year and a half ago, though. So I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. A year and a half ago, I couldn't even stand up straight. So I will absolutely take it. Absolutely. Without doubt. I will absolutely take it. Because my surgery was in April of last year. So I will absolutely take it. I am in in a better place now than I was a year and a half ago. Because I couldn't even stand up straight. So I am blessed to be where I'm at. It's not great, but it is better than where I was. So I'm very much blessed to be where I'm at. Um, it's okay. It's not the best, um, but it is uh, better than what I've had in the past. So um, I'm glad I had insurance, though. I'm definitely glad I had insurance. Um, from the bills that we've received, had I not had insurance, um, because I had to have two specialists do the surgery, close to $100,000. Yeah, because it was a hysterectomy. Um, and then they had to go in and they had to, because I was a full level 4. So prolapses are determined level 1, which is just the very beginning, all the way to a level 4, which is the worst that it can be. Um, and I was a full level 4. Mine was exiting. It was that bad. So basically, I was losing everything: uterus, um, canal, bladder, rectum. I was losing everything. Um, so they had to do the hysterectomy, and then they had to go in and they had to put the bladder back in place, the rectum back in place. They had to secure everything back in place. Everything had to put, yeah, it was bad. I had to put everything back in place. It was a lot of specialized work. Oh, good. So that's exactly what you wanted. Perfect. And love you too, my dear. Tell everybody, if there's something special you need or something specific you want, you guys let me know. I have no problems altering any of the flyers that I have or creating something specific for your specific needs. And I mean that wholeheartedly. Um, so, yeah, it was a very specific. Basically, yes, Brad. Basically, yes. Because um, not only was it a gynecologist to do the hysterectomy, but then a special kind of gynecologist to do the reconstruction. But it couldn't just be any kind of, stuff because of the hypermobility syndrome I have, because my connective tissue isn't great. That's basically what the joint hypermobility is. It's a Oh, man. Yeah, Maya, yeah. Oh. Oh, thank God. Sin. Thank God. Um, so it's yeah. Yeah, my cost if I didn't have insurance would have been just about $100,000 for everything. And I never even stayed overnight in the hospital. This was just outpatient 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 surgery. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Near $100,000. But because of the joint hypermobility syndrome, that is actually part of what made the prolapse so bad, because my connective tissue, which is what holds all your innards in place to begin with, is weak. That's what made it so bad. It was a contributing factor. So, yeah. Yeah, Maya. Like 98,000. Yeah. You know, for maybe for the normal person, yeah. But not for me. Not for me. Um, because I have contributing conditions. So there wasn't a whole lot. They had, in my case, they had to go in and they had to put extra sutures to create extra scar tissue. Yes, Keith, you couldn't have said it better. It is overpriced and it sucks. Yes, cat. But see, and that's my hypermobility is actually one of the reasons that I have the chronic pain issues. It's also the leading cause of why I'm so clumsy and why I fall so easily and stumble and trip over air. Um, I have a hard time. So basically, I get up in the morning and I can move really normally. I can walk normally. I'm good. But the more I move throughout the day, the worse I move. So by evening, the more tired my body becomes, the worse I move, the weaker I get throughout the day. Which is one of the reasons, like, people's like, well, you're an insomniac. It would make sense that you work later in the day. But that wouldn't work for me because I have children. So I have to get up during, early for the kids. Um, so that wouldn't be feasible because that would still, I'd still be up moving around, helping the kids, working, doing what I need to do, being a mom. So that still wouldn't. Oh no, they sent me home that afternoon. Yeah. No, I did not stay even a single night in hospital. Nope. Oh, thank God. Well, Sin, definitely keep me up. keep me updated for sure. Um, so over the last 20 years, I've broken several bones from falling or tripping or kicking things. It started with me kicking the thin side of a door. I shattered this toe on my left foot. I shattered this toe, and my pinky toe went out so far so fast that I actually broke a bone in the side of my foot because I stumbled and I ended up kicking the thin side of a door barefoot. Then so that's two there. So I shattered the toe and then I broke my foot. Then again, I fell and um, broke my arm. I spider fractured this bone on the outside of my arm. And I fell with my hand kind of twisted out, um, trying to catch myself. And had it been a millisecond longer, I would have actually shattered that bone, which then would have broken the inside bone. So I would have broken both. Hey, Becky. Um, and then the last one was, well, I just had my 5-year anniversary. So going on 5 years ago, I fell and broke my tailbone. I think that's all of them from falling. That's all from falling, tripping, stumbling. That's and for years I've been told you're just clumsy. Hey, Sunrise. Hey, Miss Kim. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, my dear. Um, so that's all related to being clumsy. And I've just been told for years, just be more careful. I can't unless I literally wrap myself of wrap myself up in bubble wrap. That's all I can do is wrap myself up in bubble wrap. Oh, I like that flower. Oh, the mushroom house. Oh yeah, no. So um I wish. Um no, I have joint hypermobility syndrome. So not fibro. Um I have the hypermobility and then I have CNS, central nerve sensitization, which was set off when I broke my tailbone. Um, it could potentially mean a fibro diagnosis in the future, but we are not at that point yet. 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 Um, so the central nerve sensitization is basically for those that may not know, is hypermobility. Very simplified terms is basically it's a deficiency of collagen in the body. Um, the body cannot process, absorb, use. It just, the body doesn't use collagen properly. And therefore, the connective tissue within the body is weaker than it should be. That means joints are looser than they should be. Connective tissue between organs is looser than it should be. Um, it can also make chronic pain issues worse, insomnia worse, digestive issues worse, um, migraine issues worse. It can do all kinds of weird things. It can also be a precursor to Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So, yeah. Yeah, we talked about it before, Miss Kim. I figured that's all it was. You just forgot with your... I know how your memory is. I'm bendy. Yes, I'm bendy. My joints can easily slip. Um, they pop randomly, which can cause an explosion of pain within the joint. Um, things like that. I can be sitting here and I just stretch my leg and my knee will pop and it's like, because it's an explosion of pain within my knee. Um, it's not just about being super flexible, although in mild cases for some people that's all it is just being super flexible, or double jointed. Um, in some people like me, it can cause other issues. Yeah, I caught that, but I couldn't. I couldn't pop in or anything because I was already live. I was doing some flyer modifications for Dusty, so I saw you guys were live, and but I was already live, and I was doing that for Dusty. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do anything. That's part of it too, Becky. Is that because the connective tissue in our joints, for people with hypermobility, because the connective tissue in our joints is looser. Um, we yes, EDS as well as hypermobility. Um, we tend to have a lot of joint injuries. Ooh, ooh, I can't see it because of the heart. So as soon as I freaking A, ooh, 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 ooh. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Um, but small injuries tend to be much more significant than they should be for people with hypermobility and EDS, Ehlers-Danlos. So, oh yeah, I can actually, I can actually reach all the way up to almost to my neck. So yeah, yes, Keith, yes. But it's also another reason I don't dance. It's why I always say that I have 3 left feet and why I don't dance. That's why I do my happy dances in my chair because I will literally fall over and hurt myself. Literally. It is what it is. It's just part of my life. So, but that's one of the reasons I have Mona now. Because by the time I get off work and I'm running my errands, my body is starting to get tired. And this is what she does for me. This is why she's a mobility aid. This is why she, that's her main job is mobility. Yeah, scooter. Yeah. So, you know, that's what hypermobility, a big part of what hypermobility is. But there's, yeah, Becky. Not only is it a weakness of the joints that can cause injury, but then it's also uh, uh, or a looseness of the joint that can cause injury, but it's also a weakness of the joint. Like my knees, I have no strength in my knees. It's so hard for me. Yeah, exactly, exactly, Brad. She is literally a walking stick for me. Sometimes I get so tired that I have a hard time walking up and downstairs, which is one of the reasons that my husband wanted us to switch rooms with the kids so that I'm upstairs instead of downstairs, especially in the wintertime. I lack stability, yes, and balance. By the end of the day, I have no balance. That's why I wear Skechers, because they have a wider sole. The sole is wider than my actual foot is. So it gives me a wider base. So I don't roll my foot as much. I don't roll my ankles as much. And the sole of the Sketcher is harder, so it doesn't bend as easy. The Sketcher Delights. That's the ones I get. The Sketcher Delights. So these soles are really hard. See how hard they are? So since the sole is wider, you can't really see with my lighting, but the sole is wider than my foot. So I don't roll my ankles as much with these. I've been wearing these for years. You did. You did. So with this being a harder sole, I don't roll my ankles as much. My feet don't roll or twist out from under me because the soles of these are wider than my foot. So it gives me... Oh, Miss Kim, you can find them at any Skechers stores, and they're not that expensive. They're $50 to $60, and they last forever. I am, Brad. I am. I know my limitations, though, so it's all good. I absolutely know my limitations. So, I absolutely know my limitations. And the good thing, though, even though they do have that hard sole, they're not hard to walk in, and they're lightweight. I love them. Well, she's right there. Hi, Mom. Say hi, Mom. You my baby girl. Yeah, you got ookies. Clean your face. You gotta clean your face. There we go. I love you. I love you. Good night, Miss Kim. We'll see you later. Oh, and just real quick, I get 2 pairs of those a year, and they will last me all year, and those are the only shoes I pretty much wear. 2 pairs of those shoes, and they pretty much last me all year. I know, I know. They are a little bit more expensive, but if it helps me from falling or twisting my ankles, I hear you, Maya. I hear you. The doc thinks um, if I can strengthen my core somehow, that will help. But I also still have to be mindful of my surgery and not screw that up. So, yeah. Um, if you don't have an actual Skechers store, yeah, I don't like I don't like Nike. Um, Nike tends to be a little too. I mean, I've got narrow feet, but they still tend to be a little too narrow on the toe for me. Um, but Maya, if you can't find them, if you don't have a Skechers store, you might be able to find them on Amazon. And they're, let me show you the name of them again. You shouldn't need to. There's dog hair from work caught in them. Yeah, I just buy them right off the shelf. They're just regular tennis shoes. I mean, if you need to, you might be able to if you get a doctor to write it. I don't see why not. But getting Skechers to take a prescription, I don't know how that would work. I have no idea. About a year and a half, yeah. Because I drag my feet, Maya. Oh, absolutely, Brad, absolutely. Yeah, I drag my feet a lot, so I do, yeah. A year and a half for 2 pair. Mostly because I drag my feet. Hey, Are they clean sin? Oh, see, I would wear the jammies. I don't give a shit. As long as they're clean, I don't care. Maya, I hear you. Oh yeah, you've got yeah, your prices are a tad bit higher than ours. But Scooter, Skechers last for friggin' ever. I drag my feet and I still. No, I'm talking about the jammies. I would wear clean jammies. I don't give shit around town. I do. I go out in my jammies all the time. Fuzzy breeches? Oh yeah. As long as they're clean, I don't care. Sleep shirt that says I love sleep? Y- you know it. I love sleep. It just doesn't like me. And warm fuzzy breeches? The way to my heart. So I got like, I don't know, a dozen pairs of them. Finally had to give some to the kids because I had too many. And of course the kids are like, yes, we get some of mom's fuzzy breeches. Yeah, they were all about fuzzy breeches. Yeah, no, not the undies. Not the undies. No, the jammies. Hey, Susan. I'm sweet and innocent. I'm sweet and innocent. Sweet and innocent. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I hear you. Okay, Sin. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. Yeah. See, yeah, I don't even do that. If I'm not wearing a bra, it's a hoodie. Like heavy hoodie, crossed arms. I'm not moving. I'm not nope. Mm-mm. And that's rare. Is it already? Holy cannoli. Where did the time go tonight? All right. Yeah, yeah, that's a big oh hell no. Even for me, that's a big oh hell no. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. I hear you. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. Okay. I'm hoping I can get oh, I hope I can do another happy dance. I got a piece of hair driving me nuts. That shit crazy. It's not that far of a drive, so I don't know. I was up at the butt crack of dawn this morning. No telling. She's got her feet tucked up under her. I can't hold her paw. Becky. No, I'm not intending intentionally. That's what I'm talking about. Not really. Just let you know that people are still viewing your channel. Yay! I'm so happy. I hope I do. Shit. I'm tired of him. Okay, my turn. My turn. Oh, I can just... No, I can't. I can do this. Okay. I'm so happy. 2751. That's good. Yes, Becky. Yes. Well, the first stage. The first stage of monetization, which is supers, memberships, and shopping. Yep. So total hours as of right now. Total hours is 2949.4. That's total hours. Verified hours is 2751. Verified hours is 2751 as of the 3rd. Almost there, y'all. Oh, I'm tickled pink. And it's all because of you guys. It's all because of you. I cannot even tell you guys how thankful and how much I appreciate you guys. It is all because of you guys. Every bit of it. Good night, Robert. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. Yeah, I cannot tell you guys how much I truly appreciate you guys. Yes. Yes. We've been able to chat with Sin. Sin has been hanging out with us for a little while tonight. Um, which there she is. So it has definitely been a wonderful, wonderful night. Yeah, I'm so stinking proud of you, Sunrise. I'm proud of both of you. Both of you. You've made massive progress. Correct, Fraud. Correct. That's just what has been logged so far. It has not gone through all the way. That's up to right now. So that has not been gone through to be verified yet. So that still has to go through and be verified. Oh, I don't know, Becky, but that's awesome. All right, Robert, go get some rest, honey. We'll see you next time. So, yeah, no, it's total hours. Yes. Yes, once I get verified over or unverified over the 3,000, I should be good because then it'll take a few days for them to go through and verify those hours. Then I should be good. Yeah, and I actually agree with Brad for once. We do love sin. We absolutely do. Now that the verification is basically to make sure that the hours that were logged are true hours and not just like me glitching the system basically. So that's why they have the total hours and then the verification of those hours. Good night, Kat. We'll see you later, honey. Go get some rest. So, so that's what that is. That's why there's um the two different counts. They've got one that just keeps a running total, and then they have the ones that have been the one that has been verified. So basically, it's the system that goes through and checks to make sure that the running total is correct, and it's not. No face. Not a glitch, darling. Not a glitch. They just make sure that I'm not running some kind of glitch to get those false hours, making sure that they're true hours that have that um, that I'm not, doing something that I'm not supposed to be doing to get those hours. So they just have to verify those are true hours from true real viewers. That's why there's the two different numbers basically. No, that's great. That is great. No, they don't. No, shorts don't count towards watch hours, but they bring viewers to your channel, which then could turn into watch time, new subscribers, things like that. So shorts don't add to your hours. Shorts views only add to your view count for shorts, but they could potentially bring in new subscribers, and those subscribers or those viewers could watch other videos on your channel, which could then add to your watch hours because they're watching videos. So it's more interaction on your channel. Oh, yeah. I definitely watched the cat shorts. For sure. We already know. And some Jasper shorts. Don't even. Don't even. You already know. You already know I would. They are. They absolutely are. Yep. They are. So. Mm hmm. Oh, yeah. I believe it. I believe it. And what I need to do is record this one snoring all night. Mm-hmm. Well, that's good. Mm. No, and hubby and I talked about it. If my kids were younger, then I would not have them on my channel. But my kids are older, so yeah, it's the horrible names that gets me that people make up about everybody, not just you. It's everybody on both sides. I just that's the part I just don't want no part of. The horrible, horrible names. Horrible names. Some of the names that I have seen have been like, how could YouTube even allow some of it? And I'm just like, luckily, most of those names don't stay around for very long. I'm glad about that. Yeah, Dawn. Yeah, my kids are older, so because I talked to hubby about it um, before I brought my kids on, and if they were younger, but no face, you are very wise in that. Oh yes, oh yes, there she be. Um, that is a very wise statement. I know, Scooter. It is Saturday, and I have nothing to do tomorrow but to um, pick up my room a bit. I am gonna be probably turning my bed long ways here instead of this way um, tomorrow. That's my only plans tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about, Becky. Those kinds of names. You know, their opinion names are one thing. You know, funny names are one thing, but some of the names that have been just downright. All right, go snuggle up. Go snuggle up, Brad. We'll talk to you later, honey. Um, some of them have just been bad, like bad, bad, and I can't get on board with that. Yeah, bad, and it's been on both sides of the aisle, and I just can't get on board with that on either side. On either side. I mean, they're just somewhere has to be a line, and everybody's line's going to be different, and that's okay. That's just my line. You know, everybody is, you know, has a right to their own thing. That's just my line. Scooter. Sunrise. Yeah, we can hang out for just a few minutes. Just a few minutes. Just a few minutes. So one of these nights, I'm gonna get her on tape or on record for a little while. I know there's if there's a way I could get her to stay in one spot, I would even record her snoring. Like if I could get her to stay in one spot, like on her bed, because I'm not about to film me in bed sleeping with her next to me sleeping, snoring. That's not ever going to happen. But if I could get her to stay on her bed and record her snoring, maybe I could figure out a way to do a Mona cam. Get my brain wheels moving here. Get my brain wheels moving. Oh, no, 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 no. No, get. Oh, that's a good idea too, No Face. No, because just my luck, she'd hop in bed with me in the middle of the night because I'm tossing and turning and she's ends up doing her job. that still would not end up, and that, I'm gonna have to think about this. I'm gonna have to think about this. Get my brain gears thinking. Okay. I'm gonna have to keep that in the back of my head for when I go through that. I have no idea when that's gonna happen because nobody in my family, no woman in my family has gone through menopause naturally. So I don't even know when the average age in my family is supposed to be. No clue. So I do know at this point, when I had my surgery last year, I still wasn't even premenopausal. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, you got my brain gears. You got my brain gears moving. Got my brain gears moving. Got my brain gears moving. Because I was thinking in the evening time, I could record her on her bed. Well, after supper, when it's calm, cool, and collected, I could record her. Excuse me. Oh no, got my brain gears moving. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. Because a lot of people say, we should record her. I could fall asleep to that. A lot of people have said that. So, I'm going to try to do that. I just got to figure out how to do it where there's not so much noise that it picks everything else up. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I got my brain gears moving. All right. On that note, it is that time. Or just a playlist. No face. I don't think I could handle another channel. But I would name the playlist after her. We could do the episode, and then episode 1, episode 2. Yeah, we could do something like that. Yeah. Yeah, we could do something like that. Brain gears. All right. On that note, it is that time. Cricket is live? Okay. Yeah, because Keith said he wasn't walking tonight. He was going to go to bed. So, we'll raid Cricket. So, if you'd like to continue the conversation, you can head on over to Cricket. I won't promise to be live tomorrow. Hey, Lori, we're just heading out, honey. But if you'd like to continue the conversation, we're heading over to Cricket, over to Chow Yun Smut. Oh, you're welcome, Fraud. Yeah, I gotta take my meds before it gets too much later. I won't promise to be live tomorrow, but I promise to do my best. If you're not going to continue the conversation with Cricket and you're heading to bed, hope you have a good night, sweet dreams. If you're on the other side, I hope you have a wonderful day. Find something beautiful to look at. And remember, a little bit of kindness, a smile, and a little bit of love make the world a better place. Don't forget, be kind to yourself. Yes. We went a little over tonight. That's okay. Every once in a while it doesn't hurt us. All right, you guys. I will probably pop in, but I'm not going to stay long over with Cricket. No problem. Thank you, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you, whether you chat or not. I wouldn't be here without you guys. I wouldn't be where I'm at without you. I appreciate you, each and every one of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, for chatting or not. Thank you so much. See you guys later.